Hello and welcome to the Build with Baer workshop. My name is Baer. I'm here to build model kits and hang out with you. I'm throwing the Lego, the cave, the scythe emote in the chat. If you're currently a subscriber, you can throw that back at me. Harold, thank you for hosting as always. This is the pre-show. This is the chance for me to hang out with you, to talk with y'all, wait for some people that are rolling in a little late before we get to the build portion of the stream, see if a few more folks want to join us. I understand it is a holiday weekend. It is Saturday, but maybe you didn't have work on Thursday. Maybe you didn't have work on Friday. Maybe on a Saturday night, Lashbrook's here. Hi, Lashbrook. You're just like, I did so much this weekend. I just want to watch the stream and hang out. Or maybe you're like, this is a weekend. This is my day. Today was my day. I had to work on Friday. I have to work on Monday because it's Cyber Monday. But I'm here, and I'm happy to be here, which I appreciate. But yeah, we're going to wait a few minutes, see if a few more folks want to join us. Reminder, if you are a subscriber and you use your Twitch Prime token, you have to manually renew that, and you should, because at the 10 p.m. hour, 10 p.m. Eastern hour, I will be giving away the Lego Y-Wing. Dude Wants His Rug is here. Hi, Dude Wants His Rug. The Lego Y-Wing, it was a fantastic Lego set. I can't wait to send it out to a subscriber, which I will. That's the way to win it, is to be a subscriber. Hello. Yeah, so we're going to hang out. I'm going to work on this one-piece kit. You know, I've got some of it done. I started it on Wednesday. Wednesday was our last build stream. I'll say this right now. I'm excited to work on this. We got a lot of stickers. A lot of stickers in this. We got a water transfer. Got a big old water transfer to put on there. It's a little green, so it doesn't love this. Got a big old water transfer to put on. That's going to be fun. I got a bowl with water in it for that. I'm excited about tonight. I'm also excited that on the 5th of December, I'm going to stream on a Thursday. I have not streamed on a Thursday night since the 7th. So that's almost a month since I last streamed on a Thursday. Because of Anime NYC, a work commitment, and then Thanksgiving being yesterday. So that's 3 weeks in a row with no Thursdays. I miss Thursdays. Y'all turn out for Thursdays. Some of you turn on Saturday, and I appreciate that. I am aware Saturday is my lightest night, and I get that and I understand that. But I'm hoping that y'all, some more people pop in. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. We're waiting to see if anybody else wants to join us on stream, because that would be nice. But if not, that's okay. If it's a chill night with just a few viewers, that's also okay. And I get that, and that's fine. I have two things coming in the mail. One, originally it said was going to be arriving today, and it did not. A Dragon Ball kit, which will be a nice quick little build, and we'll be able to continue building those. That originally I was told was going to be delivered today, and then UPS was like, no, you're not getting it. It was yesterday I was supposed to get it. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get it sometime next week. The other thing that is coming in the mail that I will get next week is from someone who's asked to remain anonymous, but did message me and say, hey, you should be on the lookout for this. I know you like death scythes. I bought you a death scythe. I'm going to build a death scythe again. We talked about this earlier in the year. I put the death scythes back on my wish list because I just want to build them again because I love the death scythe. It's my favorite kit. So I'm going to build one of the death scythes. The stream has begun, Ultron. Hello to you. Welcome, Ultron. Happy to have you here. Yes, we are in our pre-show hangout before we start building. Just waiting to see if your folks want to join us before we get going. I don't have I should say that. I don't have a minimum when it comes to amount of people watching before I get into the building. I would like it to be more than 2 or 3, because sometimes that one a viewer is sometimes me. Sometimes it counts me as a viewer. So I would like it to be a couple people. If it's not, that's fine. I'd like to stream for 10 to 20 is, the hope. But sometimes that doesn't happen, and I understand that, and that's okay. I am excited to build tonight. I'll talk about Thanksgiving. We'll talk about how I spent some of my day yesterday waiting to see my dentist and then didn't. So at 10 p.m., I got to take 2 pills at 10 o'clock. Uh, I don't think I'm going to check my alarm. My alarm might want to go off because I set my alarm and I want to test that. No, turned that off. Great. That's been really annoying. This whole dental thing has been very annoying because I just want it done. It should have been done on Wednesday. It wasn't. I'm scheduled to go in on Monday, which is also Cyber Monday, and my current employer is not thrilled with me being like, hey, I went in Friday early to go do it instead and then was fine and it was on time for work. And now I'm like basically like starting my job early on Monday so I can take some time off to go in to get my tooth done. It's a whole thing. I hate it so much. Let's go to the overhead. You don't want to hear about that. You want to see the One Piece. This is the Going Merry from One Piece. It's the original. It is the first real ship for the Straw Hat Pirates. The first actual boat is just a rowboat when it was Luffy and Zoro, and eventually they got the Going Merry, and that's the first real ship. Now the current ship they use is the Thousand Sunny, which has had many modifications over its time. Anyway, the thing with the One Piece kits is that they are small, which is fine, and they involve a lot of stickers, which isn't my favorite. I would love it if it didn't feature so many stickers. It does. We're going to endeavor to put those on. Most of them are regular old stickers. There are some water transfers, especially for the Jolly Roger, and we will take care of that when necessary. But yeah, we got to apply some stickers. We've got our X-Acto knife to help with some of the sticker application to line some things up. I've got a Q-tip for if I need to, for like fine pressing them down. But yeah. And as always, things don't have to be perfect. In fact, the imperfections are a plus because they make them the kit I assembled. Someone else is going to assemble this and they're going to follow the steps like I am, but maybe their stickers aren't going to look quite right. Or they aren't going to put all the stickers on. Or they aren't going to put any stickers on. I don't know. These are the things that separate us. It's our style, our flair, our moments in the sun, and all that. I hope that if you celebrated American Thanksgiving on Thursday, that you had a great one. I had a very fun afternoon and evening. For the first time, I was not, first time I think since my friends have started hosting, I was not the first person there. I usually am. Two folks beat me by like 20 minutes. I was like, all right, I guess. We hung out. We ate really good food. We chatted. I met a few folks I don't know. One of my favorite events of Friendsgiving occurred in which there was someone there who is not from America and was celebrating their first American Thanksgiving, and it was with us. And it was very fun to be like, this is typical. This is not typical. This is yes, this is very much a thing. No, this is very much just the person running this party decided to do this. And it was like really fun to be a host. Hello, Crashington, welcome. To help out. I got to carve the bird, which I am both very good at and very much enjoy and look forward to doing every year when given the opportunity. Very good bird. Everything was great. Jam just subscribed. Thank you very much, Jam. That is 24 months. Let's throw the Bear Cave and the Lego emote in the chat, in the scythe if you got it, if you're tier 2. And thank Jam for that. Jam will now be in the running. Jam, actually, I should be, yes, Jam will not be in the running because Jam has won a model kit or Lego set before. I believe you won the Goof back in the beginning of this year. My goal is to not have somebody who has won before win again, if possible. And there are folks that haven't won, so that's totally possible. But we'll do that tonight. But thank you, Jam, for subscribing. Always appreciate it. Reminder to renew your subscription today. Or if you're not a subscriber, now's a great time to jump on board because you could win the Lego Y-Wing, which is a fantastic Lego set that I am going to be sending out to a subscriber. Oops. Sticker is being annoying. Let's try this again. But yeah, I had a really fun Thanksgiving with friends. It was a great, great night. We did Jackbox, and I did not win in Joke Boat, but finally got to do Joke Boat like in person instead of like on a stream, and that was really fun. It was really fun to do Joke Boat in person. That was just like a fun game. And the other games, as always, were fun. Let's see, what did we play that I liked? Oh, yeah. We Quiplash and went to some older games and had fun. We had fun with it. It was a good time. I was happy to be hanging out with friends and made some new friends and hung out. Very nice Thanksgiving. I hope your Thanksgiving, be it friends or family or a Thursday, was great. I gotta talk about the nonsense that was. There's some nonsense today. I'll say that. Today is Saturday. If you're watching this later on YouTube, this is a Saturday night stream. So, I got invited to be on a podcast, an audio podcast with a video component. It is a Let's Play style like podcast thing. The basic premise is that what was I say? Oh yeah, basic premise is that like we play games, a game that means something to you, and play the game, and then show footage of the game being played, and the interview happens while it's being played. Very fun premise. I was looking forward to doing it. Eric Canis, who is the videographer for League of Heels, among other things, that is his podcast, and I was excited to be a guest on it. But unfortunately, that podcast did not happen. It could not happen because he had access to NYU and some space there, recording space. So because he usually has the space and the option, he didn't bring all his gear to New York because he was in New York to see his fiance. It didn't bring all his gear because he knew he would have this venue. Well, it turns out, even though you can, use the space on Saturday and it's totally fine, not this Saturday because of Thanksgiving. So we just ended up, Eric, his fiance, and myself, just had lunch. We just had lunch and hung out. And it was very nice because Eric rules, and it's great to see Eric. And also, I generally only see Eric in the course of me working, so it was nice to spend some time with him and hang out with him. But also, we didn't get to record that podcast, which is a shame. It would have been fun. So hopefully, we will get to do that in the future. We were going to try to do it during PAX, but that's just not feasible for me to have time to do stuff. So hopefully the next time he's in New York, he will have gear and I will have time, and then we will be able to get it done. It's frustrating because, like I said, it was nice to see him. It was nice to hang out with him. All right, so we got to find step 12 in our book. Time for step 12. There it is. It was nice to see him, but really annoying. I was like, well, okay, but also this sucks. Alright, so we got that there. And then, okay. So here's our boat, and now we are going to be adding, basically, the way this works is there's the boat, if you and this part of the boat, you can add water to it or fake water to it, like this, and simulate that it's flowing. The water's flowing like that. Or you can build the whole boat and put it on this part and have it just sit. So we are going to build up our boat, and then we will uh, build up our boat, and then we will complete it, and then we will decide how we want to display it. I like the submarine in the water, the Polar Tang, which is I think it's a quality. Uh, it's a cool kit. The Laws submarine. That was fun to have that like partially submerged. But I think the boat, if you're gonna build a whole boat, just put it on the little stand. The water is cool, but I think it's nicer to see the whole boat. That's my opinion. Not saying it's right, just saying it's what I think. How was your Thanksgiving? Please let me know. Please put in the chat if you had spent some time with family, if you did something on Wednesday instead, if you just had a Thursday. Let me know how your holiday was. I'm interested to hear. As always, I like knowing what y'all are up to. It's nice to see. So yeah, let me know if you got to spend time, if it was just whatever, if you worked, if you are still on a little break. Went and saw Frozen 2, had Thanksgiving dinner at the theater. Oh, last book, all right, there you go. That's fun, yeah. Dinner and a movie. My Thanksgiving was good. Parents had barbecue rotisserie chicken and prime rib. Ooh, all right, Ultron. That sounds fun. Nice, nice. Let's see, this one. That's good. Yeah, I spent a lot of years with family for Thanksgiving, and the past few have been with various friend incarnations, and it's been good. It's been nice to have. But, you know, yeah. I don't mind spending some stuff alone, but Thanksgiving feels like a thing where I'm trying to, try to be with people. If that's not your thing, or, circumstance sometimes doesn't work out for that, I get it. But it's kind of where I'm at with that. If I can, I like to be with people. Now, when it comes to the end of this year and New Year's, which is, it's almost, oh God, it's almost December. That Tuesday night, I might just do a bonus stream Tuesday the 31st. I got invited to a thing that I'm not sure I really want to go to. So I might just do a game stream. I might just do my monthly bonus game stream the 31st and then be like, hey, it's a Tuesday night. Monday night we build. Tuesday night we hang out and just like have a fun time, play some games, maybe do some Twitch sings, hang out. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if that's exactly what's going to happen, but that's where my head is thinking. Might be a fun thing to do. As I said, I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm thinking. All right, we got to put more stickers. Obviously, weird. We got to put more stickers on this kit. Strange. So let's put some stickers on this kit. Alternate says, I also made a lot of progress in Resident Evil 7. Got through the greenhouse and the escape room part, and now heading to the boathouse. All right. Heck yeah. Good luck to you, my friend, with your endeavors. All right, so that's this one, and then that's the other half is, yeah, okay. Lord Crash says, had lunch with my parents and ate too much, then did it again with dinner leftovers. Heck yeah. So I finished up, I came home with a Tupperware container, which I was very happy to have, of turkey and cheesy cauliflower casserole, like basically macaroni and cheese, but cauliflower, and some gravy and some potatoes, some smashed potatoes. I took that home, and that was my lunch yesterday. And then when I got back from the dentist, my failed dentist trip, and then it was my dinner last night as well. Of course, I needed more vegetables, so I had some frozen peas that I thawed out, and then had frozen peas with it, and that was a good combination of that. Um, and then what else did I have? Oh, and then I had a little turkey left over, just a little bit, and that went on my salad tonight. And I am now officially done with my leftovers, which is a real shame. Uh, but it's okay because tomorrow I'm making nachos. Why am I making nachos tomorrow? Because I want to, and I haven't made nachos in a long time. Uh, and you know what? I'm going to make nachos tomorrow. I deserve it. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to make some nachos. I'm going to enjoy myself. That's going to be my Sunday. I'm not working at the theater I work at. Work dark this weekend, or this week, really, which that's their choice. That's fine with me. If they didn't want to be open, they don't want to be open. Okay. So instead of just, when I go grocery shopping, I'm getting ingredients to make tacos. And then I will eat those tacos. Really looking forward to eating those tacos. I announced guests for PAX Unplugged. I'm going to change the subject from Thanksgiving to talking about myself. So I will not be streaming a week from tonight, next Saturday, December 7th. I will be spending the day at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. I will be doing a panel at 6 p.m. If you're going to PAX Unplugged. If you're not going to PAX Unplugged, the video will be on YouTube the next week. Because I will be recording it for YouTube. My guests are incredible. They are Trin Garitano and Tom Dyke from Chicago. Tom is from Cards Against Humanity. Trin is from Kickstarter, formerly of Cards, and in general just being an awesome person and the best. She just rules super hard and super great. So Trin and Tom are a team. They're called the Nintendo of Chicago. Joining them will be Matt Ringler, who you may know from Smack Talk Showdown, the card game, the wrestling promo card game. Matt is going to do a great job. I'm really excited to have Matt there doing the show. Competing as well will be Jacob Burgess. Jacob Burgess is a phenomenal voice actor and writer. He is a friend of Loading Ready Run, and you may know him from that. And just being a good dude in general, and somebody that I met at a PAX a long time ago. And we both forgot we met each other until pretty recently, and we were like, oh, wait, we know each other. Very funny dude, great dude. And also competing, Ben Ulmer and Brendan Beej Derry from Loading Ready Run. Yeah, Jacob's really great, Harold. And then also maybe another game designer or game designers. I have two game designers who have tentatively agreed. They are currently trying to make it work because they are 6 o'clock. The show floor would still be open, so they're trying to get coverage so they can come and attend the panel and be on the panel because it's at 6, and they can't just be like yes, because they would need someone to be at their table or booth. So they're trying to make it work. So I will hopefully be able to announce my final guests very soon. It is Mr. Bob just subscribed. That's 27 months of Tier 1. Thank you so much, Mr. Bob. Let's do the Bear Cave and the Lego emote. I have wanted to collaborate more with Loading Ready Run for a very long time. Particularly, Ben and I vibe really well. We've met each other. We spent some time together. I know that it's going to be a good time. Beej, I've met very briefly, but I am excited to have Beej on a panel. They're going to kill it because, of course, they will. It is a improv panel, so I know that they're going to do very well on it. But yeah, Asmo's here. Hi, Asmo. Mr. Bob, thank you very much for renewing that subscription. Make sure you renew your subscriptions, folks. At 10 p.m., someone's going to win a Lego set that I built. And they could take it apart if they wanted to, or just display it. They got options. All right, I got to put the sticker on here. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing the panel. Unfortunately, originally Chris Straub was going to do it, but he is overworked at this convention, this particular one, which makes sense. So he is unfortunately unable to do it, which is hopefully I'll have him in the future because Chris rules and is great at the game. So. Pain meds at 30. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate that. Yeah, do it at 10 o'clock hour. No problem. Thank you for reminding me. I look forward to Monday and this being done. Around the hour before is when I only really feel it. So that's good, but it is frustrating. Okay. Yeah, so my lineup's going to be really good, and one of the things about doing improvised post-mortem when I do it at most PAX is I mostly have a lot of game journalists do it because those are the folks that I know the best, and I've always wanted to have more developers, like actual game devs, do it, and most of the people doing my show on Saturday are game developers. Matt made Smack Talk Showdown along with his co-developers. He's a former Harmonix person, or former. Matt basically came up with the game with two other co-workers when they all worked at Harmonix. But yeah, Matt is a game designer. Tom is a game designer. Trin has worked on games and wrote for games. Jacob has written for games. Both video and tabletop. Yeah, Ben and Beej are the comedians of the group, along with myself, of course. So most of the people who are going to be doing the panel have worked on actual tabletop and board games, and I'm really excited about that. I think that's going to really mix up the vibe of the game. Get maybe a little bit more insights. All right. So we put the bottom of the ship down, the rudders down, and then we can do the water. This is most likely how I will display it for photos. Maybe I'll take two photos, but yeah, I like this. I like this method. I think why not have the whole ship? As you can see there, if I do like that, why not have the whole ship, right? Just look like that. But yeah, I'm excited for Unplugged. I'm going to go play some games. I'm going to see some people. I'm going to see friend of the stream, Owen Douglas, who is a Philadelphia native. Excited to see him. My buddy Ian also lives in Philly, who would have been on the panel, but unfortunately, he's in a panel that's happening at the same time, which is a bummer, and I wish could have been avoided. I guess if I had put him on the panel right away when I submitted it, that would have been more likely, but I usually don't do that. Rudders down, sail up. That's the way we like to make the boat go. Indeed. Ha ha ha. Yes, I get that joke. I get jokes. All right, so there. Let's see. All right, so what have I talked about? I've talked about I talked about how I was supposed to be interviewed for a podcast today, and that didn't happen. I just ended up having a nice lunch. It was a good lunch, but it wasn't what we wanted because we wanted to do the recording. Talked about PAX Unplugged a little bit. Talked about Thanksgiving. That was good. I don't know if there's anything else we need to on my list. Trying to think if there's anything else going on with me. Of course, the second hour we'll do our drawing. We will also, of course, talk about anime because there's some anime to chat about, some stuff going on, some shows. Talk about those shows and all that. I have made a little more headway in my games that I didn't get a chance to play that I wanted to play. In that I have played some of Later Alligator. Uh, and let me just tell you, folks, Later Alligator is pretty fun. Uh, the animation is really chill and cool and interesting. And I think the writing is solid. It's not my favorite. I mean, it's a fun point and click. Uh, Look, I'm a bad. Not a bad. I'm a harsh judge. I really need to go back to get all the other cousins. I'm a harsh judge when it comes to yes, Slashbrook. When it comes to jokes and comedy in games, particularly point and click, which is the last bastion of comedy in games, because that is the place where people realize they could do comedy in games, because they could write them. But I am harsh in my assessment of comedy, and there were some groans when it comes to this game. I won't lie, but I did enjoy it overall. So I would say that Later Alligator is pretty good. It might be. I don't know if it's this year's Frog Detective, like a game that I was like totally not on my radar that I played right before the end of the year and was like, oh, this is so cute and great, and ended up higher on my list than maybe it would have if I hadn't. I don't know. I don't know for sure if that's like where we're at right now with Later Alligator, but I did really enjoy it. Um, I still have not played Erica, and I have not played A Plague Tale. Those are two games that I would like to try to play this week, time permitting. Uh, One thing I did play a lot of today, and of course, won't play it on stream, but I will talk about it in conversation, was played some Battlegrounds. Some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Originally, I had little to no interest in doing that. It just didn't seem like a thing that I would like. I don't really like auto battlers or, like those kind of like figure out what you're going to play ahead of time and then see what the outcome is and then modify your game and all that. Like those kind of games I'm usually not really into. And the idea of it being, well, it's Hearthstone was somewhat appealing because I do like those cards. And yeah, I I kind of got into it. I got like second place in a round, like the first game I played after not playing for a while, and I was like, oh, oh no, I did well in this. Dirty says, how goes the chat and Pat? That's 4 months subscribing at tier 1. Thank you very much, Dirty. Let's throw the Bear Cave Lego and Scythe emotes if you got the Scythe or just the Lego. And Cave, thank you very much for being a subscriber. Always appreciated. Things are going good. Just talking about some game stuff. I tried Battlegrounds a few more times. Still don't enjoy any part of it. Yeah, Esmo, it's not for everybody. Like I said, I think that sometimes you can get like the luck involved of just like, all right, let me try this. Ooh, let's see how this works. And when it does work, like I don't know, it hits my brain receptors in a way that are like, that's like, you did that. Even if I don't feel like as accomplished as like, oh, playing cards and feeling like I'm nailing it with the cards. I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like I'm nailing it with Battlegrounds. But like I said, I'm not super into it. I don't know if it's like something I'm going to play regularly. But for right now, like I'm trying it and we'll see. There's something about it that means I might give it a fair shot. I don't know. Did I miss a step? I can't tell. I have to go back and see if I missed a step in the build process. I might have. I think I might have. No, I have not missed that. Okay. No, that's okay. That's later. All right. Thought I missed a step. I did not miss a step. All right, we're back to building. Everything's fine. Everything is fine, everybody. Everything's cool. It's great and not weird. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep up with it. But right now, it is somewhat engaging me, and I'm interested to see if I want to keep up with it. I don't know. This won't stay on. So we'll see. I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and the first few hours are anime as hell. Yes! Now, I don't know a lot about Xenoblade, but what I do know about a Xenoblade is that it is indeed hella anime. It's very anime. I don't think there's any games right now I'm playing that are hella... I mean, like, Judgment is the game that I was playing that's hella anime. It's very, like... I mean, the Yakuza series in general is obviously... It's not a Yakuza game, it's just that, like, it's very anime. Not... Untitled Goose Game. Not very anime. Be kind of cool if it was, but it's not very anime. I don't know how it would be anime. I don't know how you make Untitled Goose Game anime, but I do know that it's not at all. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be. I'm 220 plus hours into my run and still anime. Yeah. That's a lot of hours, but yeah. It's very anime. Untitled Goose Game is about the human experience. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is accurate. I filmed. Give that goose speed lines. There you go. I filmed my next Pat Baer's Anime Club for Monday. Patreon subscribers who give $5 or $10 will get it tomorrow. And weirdly enough, I made something that is a very anime like thing. Like I talked about a thing that I've been meaning to talk about for a while that I'm sure will be mildly divisive, and there'll be some people that are like, I do not want to hear about this, but I did a whole episode about isekais. I didn't get too much into why I like them, but I talked about a little bit of the history of them and why they're kind of become popular. And maybe a little bit of where the roots are of it, and then a little bit about some of the ones that I think are solid and worth watching. Because I felt like that was a cool thing that I could do, and also kind of surprising that it ended up being the 5th episode of Pat Bear's Anime Club where I actually talked about isekai and not earlier. That I spent the first video was preview of the new season. Second video was the show I like the most and the show I'm worried about the most of the season. And then the fourth one was Halloween, spooky. And then the fourth one was What's an Anime Club, which maybe should have been the first episode I did. I maybe should have started with, hey, what's an anime club? Maybe that was wrong, but whatever. That's what happened. And now, now what's an isekai? I'll be soliciting as I get ready to record my next one. But my next one, which will come out on like the December 18th, I believe, will be December 16th. December 16th will be Christmas in anime. Looking at anime episodes that feature Christmas time stuff, maybe anime where Santa is real, which it happens in numerous anime, and just kind of look at my favorite things. And will Santa Clangers for the moment in Laid Back Camp where all of the characters, or the main characters, are all wearing Santa suits. Will they make an appearance? Of course they will. It's one of the best modern Christmas moments in anime. Of course. Maybe Kana-chan from Dragon Maid, waiting for Santa Claus and creating as a beeline story or the sea line story. Maybe that'll make an appearance because it's very cute. I don't know. I actually don't know. Uh, but there's been some good anime stuff in Christmas anime things. So maybe. I don't know. But I know that, let's see, Santa's ruined Pokemon, and there are also Christmas Pokemon. Umaru-chan, Bomber's Santa suit debacle. Yes! Umaru-chan has definitely some Santa stuff. I wonder. No, does the first season of We Never Learn have a Santa Claus gag? It has all of the It has all of the like accident gags. So I wouldn't be surprised if it has one. I can't remember if it has a. Oh, they made the dude dress up like Santa Claus. Um, but I don't believe so. Uh, but yeah, there's some good anime out there with the Christmas episodes. Sometimes it's like about who you're going to spend Christmas with, and it's part of a relationship thing. Sometimes it's giving presents and giving thanks. Sometimes you have to save Christmas from the evildoers who are trying to ruin Christmas. It depends. Uh, was it not this week's episode, but last week's episode of Dr. Stone? He finished his light bulbs in time to decorate a Christmas tree, or a big pine tree, like a Christmas tree, to celebrate Christmas, which was a cool little moment in the show. Subtle but great. I'm trying to remember what other anime. Let's see. More recently, an episode of Today's Menu at Emiya House, which is the Fate series light, jokey show about cooking. That's beautiful. Had a whole Christmas dinner thing. Because one of the characters is not Japanese and really wanted to celebrate Christmas and did a whole Christmas dinner thing. That was cute. It was a very cute episode. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to get some feedback from Twitter and other stuff about people letting me know what their favorite anime Christmas episodes are so that I can include them in my roundup. I'll just Google it and find some people's lists and then kind of build off that. That's what I normally end up doing. That's the isekai thing I put on Monday. I looked up popular isekai and all that to get a sense of what people like. And there's a lot of weird people trying to classify shows as isekai that definitely are not. Like Dr. Stone. People are trying to tell me that Dr. Stone is an isekai because Senku uses technology from the past in the apocalyptic future. And I'm like, no. Time travel is not a different world. Time travel is not a different world. It's just time travel. It's not. It's the same Earth. It's just the Earth changed. He didn't get summoned to a different world. It's not an isekai. Did Azuma Dango have a Christmas episode? Also, I need to rewatch that. Well, one, Lord Grashton, yes, you need to rewatch that. And two, I want to say the cat wears a Santa costume at some point. I want to say the cat wears a Santa costume. I don't know. I don't remember for sure. So that's why I want to say it, and I don't know it. But I do want to say that. The big cat man is wearing a Santa costume, is what I want to say. I don't know for sure. But that's in my memory, so I don't know. And it went over so many years of school that you'd assume they had a Christmas thing. All right. Okay. I remember Ms. Vampire Who Lives in My Neighborhood, which is a very cute show, had a Christmas episode that was good. I remember liking that episode. That was a good one. Look, fine enough show. No, nothing to write home about, but a fine enough show. Thanks for everybody who's watching right now. If you're not currently a subscriber, consider subscribing because we will be doing a giveaway for a Lego Y-Wing that I built on the stream. Now, some people ask me like, Pat, you built it already. What do I do with it? Well, you could proudly display it, and then when people ask, you could say, oh, a guy I watch on streams built that, and then I won it. And that's fun. Or you could take it apart, especially a Lego set, and build it yourself and say like, oh yeah, I built it, because I'll send you all the pieces and the instructions and all that, and you could send it, put it together yourself, your dang self, and be like, yeah, I made that. Or you could just say, actually, Pat, I have no room for a big Lego set. Please give it away to someone else. And then I will give it away to somebody else. Lord Gresham says, the wiki says Osmog had a Christmas episode, so I vote for that. Well, yes. I mean, at the very least, I'm going to look it up. I don't know if it'll make my list, but at the very least, I will check it out because that sounds good. And then, of course, laid back. I'm just putting in my notes because I don't know what laid back camp's going to end up in there. The Santa Clangers rule. Yeah. When Chio settles the matter by saying that Santa Claus is her father. Yep, okay. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Alright, so we put that in there. Ooh, look at this boat coming together. Look at this going merry with trees coming together, looking all nice. Alright, C2 and C3 need to go on. We're going to get our head on here a little bit. Our friend. This will be C3. That does sound pretty good. Apparently they got karaoke bar for Christmas Eve. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, why not, right? Whatevs. I don't remember that episode at all. I definitely watched it. It just doesn't, I might watch it again and it'll like jog my memory. Right now, it is not jogging my memory. I definitely saw it because I've seen every episode of the show, but it's been a while. So I got to jog my memories. Because, I know that there are Christmas episodes of Pokemon, and I know there's a Delibird episode, but I don't actually know if Santa is real in the world of Pokemon or not. I don't know if that's, making that up in my head, or if that is a canon thing. I can't remember. I got to look it up. But I really do hope that it is, because I think it's really just a fun idea. Just a fun thing to think about. Alright, I'm going to put this head on here. But yeah, that'll be the next episode. But we still got to do Monday's episode of Pat Bear's Anime Club, aka Pat Bear's Isekai Club. Which hopefully people will be into. Oh, and I'm going to put on 820 and a. Oh no! There it is. Got a sheet. Yeah. All right. Let's put these antlers on, horns or whatever these are. I don't know what these are. I wish I knew the name of the name of the animal thing you put on the boat. There's a name for it. Somebody in the chat knows, right? When you have some sort of animal creature on the front of your boat. There's a term for it. Either that or lady, whatever you have carved in the front. I just don't remember the name of that particular thing because I don't know a lot about ships. Okay, so that is just quickly just a grip. The masthead, dirty. I believe you're right. That does sound right. The masthead isn't. Yes, the animal figure. Maybe. I don't know. It sounds good. Anyway, we're putting on the masthead of the Going Merry. Nope, not right at all. Okay. It sounded good. I believed you, Dirty, when you were like, the masthead. I was like, yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you. But no? Okay. Figurehead. Okay, Ultron. That also sounds right. To, to me, it's not the right name, but in my head, it's the mascot. It's just the, you got to put the mascot on. Oops. Nope. Stay on. Weird part of the ship, the front of the ship here. It doesn't want to stay on. Needs you to stay on. I just used Wikipedia for figurehead. Okay. Yeah, no, Ultron. I mean, eventually I would have just Googled it. So the figurehead. Okay. Well, we put the figurehead on, and it looks pretty neat. Now we're going to build the mast and the crow's nest. See, I know that part. Neither of those are hard concepts. And I shouldn't be proud of myself for knowing about the mast and the crow's nest, but I do. And having any sort of knowledge of the thing we're building is definitely helpful. Alright, put that there. That there. This is 3. Okay. And then A5 and A4. Apparently people used to be tied up on the masthead as punishment. That's probably where I went wrong. Okay, Dirty, that makes sense. And that's where you get tied up, as you're like, well, we don't want to make you walk the plank because we need you, but we do need to do something as punishment, and swabbing the deck is already a thing you do, so just, I don't know, you gotta go, we're gonna tie you up for a while, deal with it. Don't you complain. Okay, so this goes here. So we'll finish this part up a little bit, and then we will take a pause for the cause in just a moment or two. In which case, I'll explain ways that people can support me if they want. We will do the drawing to decide, or to figure out who won the model kit, or the Lego set, I should say. And then we'll get back to building. Alright. Okay, so that goes like that. That goes like that. And then A13. Crow's nest on there. Got your magnifying glass if you're hanging out, doing your thing. Goes like that, and then goes like that. Yeah, alright, great. And then, yes, Harold, thank you, appreciate it. Let me finish this up, and then we will do our pause for the cause, and I will continue to build this up. A7 and a 6 and 7, and then it's time to, yeah, because we got to put stickers on that anyway, and we'll do that when we're done there. So let's just do this part here. Thank you, Harold, I appreciate it. And, of course, yes, water, indeed. Yeah, why don't you get some water if you haven't had it in a bit. Drink some water as I get ready to finish this part up here of our sails. And then we will take our pause to the cause. Thank you very much for being here on this stream. Thanks for everybody that's watching. If you're not currently a subscriber, consider becoming a subscriber. You could win a kit. Literally, you could become a new subscriber and then win something immediately. That's weird. Or, someone who's been a subscriber for a while could win. At the very least, give me a follow. Let me know. Turn your notifications on so you know when I'm streaming. I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Although I haven't been really streaming on Thursdays. I've been doing Wednesdays. And this coming Saturday, I won't be streaming. So, it's not all the time. This Saturday, I won't. I don't know when my makeup stream is going to be. I am figuring that out. But I'm going to drink a little water right now. Taking medication so I don't freak out in pain. Let's throw the Bear Cave emote, the Lego emote, the Scythe emote. If you're currently a subscriber, throw those emotes in the chat. Let the people know that you're a subscriber. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. It does really mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it very much. I have a Patreon. It's almost the end of the month, so don't join it today. Join it tomorrow at the beginning of the new month. But if you want to join my Patreon, tomorrow will be the best day to do it because you get a full month. You get all the Q&As I do on stream previous months. $5 a month, you get videos a day early. So tomorrow, I'll be posting my Pet Bear's Anime Club video. And then that goes out to regular people on Monday who are not part of the Patreon. So that's a way to support the stream. I have an Amazon wish list. If you want to see something build on the stream, if that's how you like to support me by buying something on the wish list, maybe you want that to be a Christmas gift. It's almost December. You could buy something on the wish list, and then I'll build it on stream. There's a wide variety of kits. Some of them are on sale. The Zogok is on sale right now, which is just a weird looking kit. That's $18. It's not free shipping, but it's $18. That's a good deal. Let's see. There's some other stuff on sale. The Batman Mech versus Poison Ivy Mech. It's Batman Mech versus Poison Ivy Mech Lego set. That's on sale. I'll build that. That sounds real silly. There's a bunch of stuff on there. As I said, if something comes in the mail from the wish list, it jumps the queue. I build it ahead of other things. So I do have a Death Sights coming in the mail. I do know that I have a Dragon Ball kit coming in the mail. One of the little vehicles, Ox King's hovercraft is coming. And when that comes, I'll build it. I also, if you don't want to use Amazon for wish list, but you still like to buy something, you could buy a gift card at USA Gundam Store, and then send me the code, a whisper here on Twitch, a DM on Twitter, and be like, hey, here you go. Here's a gift card to USA Gundam Store. They run ads all the dang time. Let's see. You could donate. Donations are always appreciated. Anything that gets donated while I stream goes to me buying model kits and Lego sets to build on stream. If you donate outside of the stream, that goes to me paying off medical debt. But during the stream, if anybody makes a donation, it just goes to me buying stuff so I can keep doing these streams. I very much appreciate it. Bits and coins are always appreciated as well. If that's something you like to do, you're under no obligation. Bits and coins are great. Gifting a sub is cool. You could do that if you wanted to do that. Those are all awesome shit that people could do if they wanted to. I got a Discord. You can join that. And then I've got, let me find the first background and characters. I made a Thanksgiving themed background and characters. It's an improv thing I do every week. It's pretty fun. Background and characters. You can take a look at that if that's something you like to do. And then I'll save that. It's time. Right now I am clicking on things. I'm getting ready to do random number generator. I have just downloaded my all of the people who are currently subscribers. They now tell you tenure and streak in the information, which is nice. It's nice to see the 25 months and the 27 months, the 28 months. No, I'm the only 28 month because they basically count me as a day zero subscriber to myself, which is nonsense. But they do include that. But yeah, it's nice to see people and to see their names there. The people who are new and the people who have been doing it for a real long time. It's cool as heck. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. It means a lot. And very much thank you to Solf, Camusolf, who won. Congratulations. I'm putting your name in the chat so that I can copy and paste it. Camusolf just won the Lego Y-Wing. Solf, I hope you enjoy it. I will be messaging you. Solf won. Congrats to Solf for winning the Lego Y-Wing. I will be messaging you after the stream. Not right now. All right. So, anime. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows to talk about because we did not stream on Thursday because it was American Thanksgiving and I took Thursday off. So I did not stream on Thursday. So I want to talk about the anime that was out on the one that came on Thursday. We'll start with that. Indeed, honk, Harold. High School Prodigies have it easy, even in another world. So, some good fight scenes, some good action, some resolving of the previous conflict. I certainly didn't hate it. But I am. I don't love the show. It is in many ways a very typical isekai. And there's just like so much, like there's not harem stuff because not all the characters are all in love with the same character. Because almost all of the main characters are part of the same group that came from the other world. So it's not the typical like male protagonist comes to this world, is awesome, everybody's into it. Hey, what if we had babies? It's not that. But they're also just like, I don't know, every 3 episodes involves baths. Like it's, in this case, baths and massages. And it's just like, the name in the show is High School Prodigies. They're high school students. Could we not? It is, it's not a great show. For an isekai, it is fine. I think the action makes up for a lot of some of the nonsense of it. But it's not my favorite. And it's not great. That's High School Prodigies. Have it easy. Even in another world. Not my favorite. Fire Force. If you want to talk about good fight scenes, hey, we got some goddamn good fight scenes in Fire Force. They're going after the people. They're taking the fight to them. There were some ongoing fights. Some real good shenanigans happened. I was very impressed with the action scenes. We got to see, yes, Maki being badass. Now, Lashbrook, it's a double-edged thing, right? Okay, so, on the one hand, folks, am I happy to see a character who has a very silly, nonsensical, for laughs issue, quirk, weirdness about them, use it to their advantage and win because of it and not be hindered by it? Yes, I'm always supportive of that. However, in this particular case, it is the cat fighter who has very bad luck, and her bad luck is manifest in odd sexual situations or clothes coming off or shirt ending up flashing people or whatever. It's played for laughs. It's not great. And I don't love it. She does win a fight by basically by embarrassing the hell out of the guy. And that is played for laughs, and it's not the worst, but it is the thing about Fire Force that I have to be like, this is the part of the show that sucks. And it's shitty to have a part of the show that sucks like that. All right, so we're putting our Jolly Roger here in water, not for too long, just for a little while, because we're doing a water transfer. It's weird how misogynistic the bad guys are. I mean, yes. Well, Lashbrook, they are religious heretics, so it's not super surprising, but also, you're a little girl, what can you do is very villain 101. They're just not good villains. And yeah, they're real bad at it. But yes, most of the time it's just like, why would I be scared of a woman? And you're like, all right, anime villains. Especially since they seem to be pretty goddamn strong. And the one of them, the one from Company 6, is like clearly stronger than most of the villains. Which is why she's not there, because she's probably too strong. Yeah, it's a weird show. I'll still say, I do genuinely enjoy Fire Force. That is the part I don't love. But I'm looking forward to some of these fight scenes and to see what happens. And to see the training we saw in the previous episode, where that comes into play. If that comes into play, I'll be interested to see where the show goes in these fights. And there's also those like fire grenade canister things that got mentioned. We'll see if that happens. Maki's new tools. Yes, Maki's new tools were great, and it was awesome to see Maki be badass and do the thing. That was cool. I'm interested to see what some of the fights are going to go. When Licht is going to turn on them, or in what way is he going to turn on them? Because he seems to be clearly the villain. He clearly seems like a bad guy, which is maybe too obvious, or whatever. And then, how long until we have a confrontation with Lisa, the betrayer? Will we have a confrontation with Lisa, the betrayer? And when? I think we need a little bit more with Vulcan before we are ready for that, but I don't know. Alright, so let's put this on here. I'm going to do my best to apply this without as many hiccups as possible. It's not going to be perfect because I'm not great at this. And also, I am applying a sticker to a non-uniform thing. Oh, got a new follow. Bob Backwards. Bob Backwards is Bob. Gotcha, Bob. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much. Thank you to everybody that is hanging out and watching the stream. And new followers, always appreciate it. But yeah, so I am just using the water here to apply the sticker with some water, and then we will dry it. Try to get this transfer on as smoothly as possible. Obviously, it's a curved surface. It's not going to be perfect. It could be perfect. We could get rid of all these air bubbles and air pockets and really nail it and not have folds or overlaps and really even cut the sticker to remove that. But I'm not going to be precious with it. I'm going to let the imperfections live and be okay with those. But yeah, Fire Force, overall, good episode, good fight scenes. The fire always looks great in these scenes in the show. And this episode was no exception. Let's see. Dr. Stone. So, this episode, they really hammered home like this whole like, is magma gonna turn on him? Is magma gonna turn on him? Is Senku in trouble? Um, to the point where there's a whole thing about like Senku being like, I get it. If they ever figure out it's time to like offer me as a trade for their protection, like, who knows? Uh, they might do it. Like he's prepared for them to, decide that it's better, even though it's definitely not, because there are older people in the village, and the main villain definitely does not like old people or older people, and he's definitely gonna he's gonna kill that old man. He's definitely gonna kill that old man, even though the old man is very useful, would be very useful for him, and is also a cool old man. He's definitely gonna kill that old man if given the chance. So gotta stop him. But yeah, it was a good episode of Dr. Stone. Some good science stuff. A little lower on the science than normal. Lots of cool little silly moments. Good bits of business. And yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next. Boop, boop. All right. I think that turned out pretty great. It's not perfect, but I'm fairly happy with it. So, all right, let's keep building. We got to do the other one here. So we'll do that. Let's see. Food Wars, 4th plate. Like, interesting. The cliffhanger last week was, oh well, the main villain is going to be a judge. This episode, if I've any time in this show in this season of Food Wars said they've toned down some of it, this episode was just like, nah, we didn't tone down shit. Foodgasms are back in a big way in this week's episode of Food Wars. They are all about the foodgasms. It is in your face and on your plate and a whole lot, and not safe for work. And the food stuff seemed cool, and it'll be interesting to see what the results are next week or next episode for this battle. But they've got another battle in them. They didn't win. I can't imagine they knocked out the first seat, but maybe they did. But they've got at least one more battle left in them, because the number 2 won, so, or whatever her rank is. But yeah, overall, good episode. I don't have a lot to say about Food Wars this week. As I said, it did feel like a solid episode, but it also was so gosh darn horny. Like, unbelievably horny of an episode in a show that is always horny, but in this particular one was super horny. All right, so we have to put a bunch of stickers on this. Oops. Oh no, our ship in a bottle. That there. We got to put a bunch of stickers on this sail. So let's do that. Just nice and easy. That's there. Is that one there? Great. So I'm just going to follow along, put these stickers where they belong, and away they go, and do my best. And I'm going to, not going to be precious about it, but I'm going to try to nail it, make sure that everything looks great. That's the goal anyway. Try to make it look presentable. Let's see. We Never Learned Season 2. I can tell you about that. This one is the rare. Well, not only, it's rare in 2 ways. One, it was 1 story for the whole episode instead of 2 short stories. And 2, It is a two-parter, so they're going to continue. Um, and we got our first bad dad of the series. Um, we got what's her name? Shit. She's my least favorite character of the girls. So we never learn. We never learn characters. Let's see. Okay. Fumio. That's right. Fumino. Fumino. Um, Ogata is my favorite. So, uh, Fumino is like she wants to study math. Her dad is a mathematician. Her mom was apparently a brilliant mathematician. We knew her mom passed away, but and I'm sure they're going to justify it and make things feel better, but like she's not good at math, but reminds her so much. Like he very clearly blames his daughter um, for the death of his wife, and so the fact that she's not good at math, he's like, well, you're not ever going to be good like your mom, so why bother? Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? So it leads to her being like, I'm leaving the house because he's like, I'm not paying for you to go to school to waste your time. So she moves in with our main character, and it's a whole thing, and like, situations are situations, and we'll see if it gets resolved in the next episode in part 2. Overall, not bad. As I said, she's not my favorite character of the girls, because she's not played as being interested. She's not part of the love triangle. And she, in fact, like both girls that like she's usually helping out. I think that the show is like, she's not interested, which means she's the right choice. But I don't think that's the case. Because I don't think she is. I don't know if there is a right choice, but I don't think it's her. Anyway, it's been fun. I've liked the season more and more as it's gone on. It's nice to have a comedy and a romantic comedy at that, because I don't have any of the other ones to watch right now. So it's nice to have that. Even if some of the situations are nonsense and not like also self-aware, because sometimes they're like, how do I keep getting into situations like this? And it's like, come on. Like, don't call it out. Just if you can't be clever about it and you have to be whatever, don't then call out your lack of cleverness, in my opinion anyway. Like, live it. If you're going to do it, do it. That's just my feeling on it. But I don't know. What are y'all watching out there? Let me know in the comments if you're watching anime. Let me know if you're watching television. I don't have Disney Plus, so I am not watching anything on Disney Plus right now. But I at some point will probably get Disney Plus so that I can watch Disney Plus. Ooh, I'll cover that up. But I don't have it right now. But yeah, if you're watching anything, let me know. What's going on in the world for you all? What are you engaging in? What are you catching up on? Lashbrick says, I've been rewatching Star Wars Rebels since I never finished it. Heck yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy Star Wars Rebels. There. One more. One more sticker for this side, and then we do the same thing, only on the other side. And that will be the final stickers, or except for the flag, but most of the final stickers. There we go. Stickers applied. But yeah, anybody else want to say what they're watching, if they're consuming anything, if they're checking out any pop culture-ish stuff? let me know. Last week says also I've been reading Yu-Gi-Oh again, and up the part where it's all about the card game, and we have dual decks and stuff. Oh, dual decks. Yeah, yeah. Yes, when they were like, "Hey, remember that thing you did pretty early on? That everyone's writing in about how this is the fucking best." Yeah, that one story you told in your anthology. Um, that seems like it might print money. What if we just did more of that? It's like, oh, well, I have all these other stories for this anthology of horror and games. They're like, yeah, 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 yeah. But what about Duel Monsters? You got any more Duel Monsters stories? Where's Seto Kaiba? Let's go. The amulet, the whole dark thing. It's related to the card game, though, right? Because this will make us money. Lots of money. Because apparently teen boys are excited about Duel Monsters. And young boys as well. Imagine if they didn't. Imagine if Japanese youths were like, I like that. Hey, let's write in about how cool that Russian roulette one was. What? The card game one? Nah, that's fine. I don't care about the card game one. I was really interested in the Russian roulette episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. I love how there's a whole Duelist Kingdom arc where the rules are basically non-existent, and they introduce rules closer to the actual card game later. Yes! Yeah, I mean, they were making up as they went along. Like, as I said, it was just another game of the week for for the manga. There was no intention of Duel Monsters being anything. It was just like a D&D style card game, like tabletop card game thing, with some monsters and like the guy, but it was meant to just be like another punishment game. But people were like, but it's rad? Please make this the thing you do now? Let's have several series about it. And this will be the thing you do forever. How's that? And you're like, oh, I mean, I guess that's the thing I can do forever. Guess this is going to become my thing. Stickers! Gotta apply a bunch more stickers. And then we're done. Like, it's not a radical change of pace, right? Obviously, the whole Egyptian god thing and the ancient story and the pharaoh is what Yami is and all that, like, that's not necessarily the same vibe as I solved this puzzle box and now a demonic version of me will play death games with people that are messing with me and my friends. Like, but it's also like not super far away from death games. This is an ancient thing. The most outlandish hair being outdone each new season. Yeah. They tried. But yeah, it's not super like far-fetched like change, but it is like, a bit of a directional shift in it. I would say Dragon Ball's progression into Dragon Ball Z, like, it's slow, right? Like, the adventuring kind of settles down once they get all of the Dragon Balls, and then it kind of becomes about Goku becoming more powerful. It's a change, and then it becomes all about Goku becoming more powerful, and that becomes the anime. Basically the first, once the first arc is done, that show changes a lot. Like, I mean, eventually the tone changes, not just, adding the Z in there, but like the whole tone of it does dramatically change and become like a very different show. I would say more dramatic than because the thing is, like, the card game stuff, like, very rarely is Yu-Gi-Oh just like, hey, me and my friends are going to play this game. Usually there's, like, people's lives are at stake, or someone has been turned to stone if you don't win this game, or, well, we're fighting for our very souls, or our friends' souls, or, hey, this was supposed to be fun, but that dude has a gun. His name is Bandit Keith, which sounds like he shouldn't be allowed to play. Like, if your nickname is Bandit, you shouldn't be invited to a game. Even if the person who's running the game is cheating. Literally has cards, created the game in a vision, has cards no one else has, that do things that no one else has seen before, and also can use his millennial eye to see what you're seeing. Like, I get that, a lot of advantages there. But also, hey, maybe don't let that guy in who has a gun. Maybe. Bandit Keith. Most aggressive American stereotype. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they made Joey American, but Bandit Keith is supposed to be American. That's why the English dub feels a little weird, because Joey's already Joey's already like a weird American stereotype. So to introduce Bandit Keith, who is the actual American stereotype, just feels very odd. It still works, but all right. So there's our there, and we're gonna put this. Put this here. Oops, that fell off because I keep dropping this here. It's time to put the water there because it doesn't really balance that well without it. But the manga, every other sentence is full of cartoon swears. Yep. It's a goofy series. Enjoyable. Very weird. And like I said, it just got weirder and weirder. It was a weird show, and then they were just like, I don't know, I don't think this is weird enough. Alright. So, I'm going to take a photo of this like this, and then I'll take a photo of it with the water, and I'll show that off. But let me get a photo in. But yeah, we finished this. We're going to start our next kit in a moment. But I want to wrap this up, via photograph, wrap this up. And do that there. And then, so what happens is we'll take this here, we'll put that there. So we have to separate, take the bottom of the boat out, put this back on. These pieces like to pop off apparently. Just whatever. And then it just sits there in the water. And it's an action pose, kind of. And you just put the bottom of the boat aside. The chapter I just read, a brainwashed Joey was dueling Yugi, where they're both chained to an anchor at port. Yes, if they won, the box with the key at the feet would open, and if they lost, the anchor would drag them into the water. Yes, that is a very Yu-Gi-Oh game, punishment game. You know, the old chainsaw bit you'll see later in the series. Alright, and then, oh, you can see me in the background of this photo. Cool. Alright, I took some photos of this kit, and that is the kit. That is our one piece Going Merry. That's Going Merry. You can see right there in the overhead. Bring it up here. Overall, real psyched up with this. Overall, this is a really solid, fun little build. They are small, but I do think that they are very neat. This is the third one we've built. We built the Thousand Sunny and the submarine that Law uses the Polar Tang. I am going to be taking this off here to make it easier to store for now. So we'll just pull this off. But we'll get going on our next kit because we still have a little time left in the stream. So I might as well continue to build. And we'll start our next kit, which I purchased. I'm excited to build. Just gonna pop this off here. Put this in there. And yeah, our next kit, which is the Zaku FZ. This is from War in the Pocket. Let's go to the next thing. This is the Zaku 2 FZ, which is like one of the many upgrades to the Zaku 2. It's it's got an axe, which is like a I forget the power. It's like a burning axe. I can't forget. This is the RE100 kit, which means that it is like a kit that were just like, well, we're not going to do a master grade of this, but we'll do this instead. And people were like, okay. I really love the greens in this kit. There are 2 greens here. You can see there. Obviously, you can't really tell from that. But yeah. The Heat Tomahawk. Yes, thank you, Lashbrook. The Heat Tomahawk. This kit will be a pretty quick build, as I said. It's more complex than a high grade, but not really a master grade. There are some transfers. There's like one sticker that's a real sticker for the eye, and then everything else is dry transfers. But I believe the red is a real sticker. But if not, I'll find out when I do it. But yeah. Yeah, we got the upper body, the head, arms, and the shield, classic shield, the waist. Then the Heat Hawk, as it's called in this booklet. The machine gun, of course, and the hand grenades. Also, instead of beads or plastic, it's using rubber. These are all rubber here, which is cool. I appreciate that and like that. That's part of the RE100 thing, is that these are rubber pieces. And that's cool. I'm excited about that. I think that will look very neat. But yeah, we'll get going on that. Not that complicated of a build, but it'll be a good build. Boop 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 boo. All right, so we need D2. Start with D2, and we'll just start building. Next stream will be on Monday. We will continue this. So my schedule next week is, I know I'm going to do Monday. I know I'm going to do Thursday. Back to our first Thursday stream in quite some time. It's been a while. And then so I'm not going to stream on Saturday, and I don't know yet I'm going to make that up. I'm just going to stream 3 times next week. So I don't know if I'm going to do Wednesday and Thursday, and do 2 days in a row. I don't know. Or I could do Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. And I don't know which one is better. I don't know, oops, that 34 came up. It's 34. Put this side. It goes over here. I don't know which is better. Because I am not available on Wednesday, so I can't do a Wednesday night stream. So I don't know. What do you all think? Do you have any thoughts? If I do an afternoon stream, it would most likely be 3:30 to 5:30 on Friday Eastern time, or and then yeah, because what time do I have to be at work on Sunday? I'm literally looking this up right now. I want to see when I have to be to work. On Sunday, the 8th, I have to be at work at 6. So yeah, 5:30 I could do that. And then just leave. And get to work at 6. Yeah, so it would be 3:30 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. And I would either stream Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, because I could not stream on Saturday. And then I would do a normal Monday next week and Thursday next week. So I don't know. I might put a poll up or something on Twitter or something like that. But yeah, let me know if if you're like, oh, Sunday afternoon, that sounds great. Or if you're like, oh, Friday afternoon, heck yeah, let's do it. I don't know why either way you sound like that, but you do. That's how you sound. Oh, that sounds cool. Good job, Pat. Okay, let's do it. Again, I don't know why you sound like that, but that is how you sound. Just saw an ad for My Hero Academia Convention. Not just an anime con, but a My Hero focused one. That is wild. Hey, My Hero Academia is very popular. I don't know if it's its own convention and just its own convention popular. I guess it is. But it is the biggest thing in anime in the United States. So, okay. Weird. That is weird. But all right. Huh. I'd love to go to that and like cosplay another show. Like, here's my Demon Slayer gear. We are all cosplaying Demon Slayer at this convention for My Hero Academia. Got an X-Man. Yeah. Time to break out my Wolverine, my Logan cosplay. I'm going to My Hero Academia convention. Oh, I thought it was about heroes. This is my hero. Oh. What is this about? Oh, that sounds fun. Cool. That sounds like a cool show. All right. I'm not usually one for griefing, but I do think that's pretty funny. Huh. What's up, fellow superheroes? It's me, One Punch Man. I'm Captain Baldy, and I'm here to hang out with you. I am also a hero. Oh, you're students? I'm an actual hero. I'm rank B. F13. Wait. Oh, that's E13. Oh, man. What am I doing? I was like, this seems wrong. And guess what, folks? It was wrong. It was very wrong. I had done it wrong. Yes, the great Saiyaman. Now that's... Yes, Lashbrook. Lashbrook nails it. If you're going to the My Hero Academia convention, you want to dress up as the great Saiyaman. Because they will all get it, and everyone will love that. It will be a big old hit. It will be very popular. People are like, oh, this is excellent. You did a great job. It's very good. Alright, so this goes here, this goes here. This goes like this. This goes like this. Alright. We are working on this. We are building a chest here of our Zaku 2. Let's keep going with our chest building. D19, D244. Heck yeah, let's do it. My favorite cosplay is the fat Loki clone from Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. Okay. Alright, yeah. It's a very specific thing. That's one of those ones that, like, not everyone's going to get, but if someone got it, they'd just be like, yes. Yes, thank you. Like I said, I got very loudly, even though my voice was pretty shot, excited when I saw a like, not a main character in Black Clover, but like someone was Charmy, and I was just like, heck yeah, it's Charmy. That's what I'm talking about. I was very excited to see a Charmy cosplayer because that did not feel like a thing I was going to see. Fun character and show, certainly, but not like the most popular character by any means. Yes, yes, Dirty. If you're going to do that, you have to hang out with the other clones as well. You're right. It's way better if you could pull that off. You're doing great. All right, so this lifts up. This goes in here. Okay, so that goes in like that. Oh no, okay, I got it. I got it. I get this now. That was the part one that lifts up. This slides in that. And the other side goes in and locks in place. And then this pops down over it. I think. Looks right. Nope, that doesn't look right. No. Nope, that's wrong. Wait, okay. No, that is right. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Generally, the RE100 kits are pretty self-explanatory. They're pretty easy to follow along. This one's got a few things that I'm a little confused in, and that's weird. I might just be me. I might just be tired. It's a Saturday night. I might just be a little out of it. But this does seem a tad bit confusing. Sorry about that. Alright, so alright, so it goes on like that. Alright. And it opens up a little bit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. Put C9, C19. Alright. Oh. Sorry, I'm usually, like I said, the RE100 lines are pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. This one, for some reason, has gotten me a little confused. A little tricky on this one, but shouldn't be too bad. Especially since the last RE100 we built, felt like a really simple, easy build. It's been a little while since I did one that gave me any pause. Any weirdness. But yeah, I was saying about before we got into the My Hero convention. I want to get a third build in next week, but I don't know when that's gonna be, and I'm thinking it might be an afternoon. So I guess I would lean towards doing Friday afternoon because doing well, I just sorry, brain escaped me. Doing Sunday afternoon and then going to work, because I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged on Saturday all day. I'm getting up early, going to PAX, doing that, and then coming back. I'm like, maybe I don't want to then get up on Sunday, stream, and then go to my other job. I also have to work in my other work schedule and all that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe instead of doing a Friday afternoon stream and then going and teching, maybe instead of doing a Friday afternoon stream, what I should do is stream on Wednesday and then also on Thursday. What do we think about that? Maybe I'll do a build stream. So that way I build stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I don't do anything. Then if I do anything on Friday or Sunday, it would be like a gaming stream, like a bonus. Like I haven't done an afternoon bonus game stream in a while, so I could do that maybe. That might be good. Don't know. Thinking about it. That might be the way to go. Kind of just brainstorming as we talking as we go, thinking about ways to make this work. Because I do want to give you 6 hours next week, because that's part of the deal. Is that I have Patreon and I have uh, lovely subscribers like yourselves, and I also very much enjoy model kit building and doing all that. So I want to do the 6 hours next week. So maybe that'll be it. Maybe that's what I'll do. That might work. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, build streams. And then maybe, like, Sunday, do something else as well. I don't know. Alright. I'll figure it out. I have to do my calendar tomorrow anyway for the beginning of December. My December calendar. I think both afternoons would be bad for me. Lashbrook, I understand. Appreciate that. I'm still not sure about, like all the different schedule stuff I got going on. But I also am like, maybe I don't want to do a stream and then rush to work on those days. And I'm definitely thinking Sunday would be like a bad idea. Like, the more I think about it, the more I realize that Sunday would be just bad. Like, after I'm only going to be in Philly for 12 hours. I'm taking the train in, getting there. I'm there for 12 hours, including, seeing people, maybe buying something, hanging out, paneling, getting dinner, coming back. That's 12 hours. And then I'm like, the next day, Sunday, I don't think I have the day job. I think I got out of that. But I definitely have the night gig. And so I'm like, maybe I don't want to stream and then go tech on that day. Maybe instead I will just maybe Sunday afternoon I'll play some games or something. But yeah, I'm thinking instead I'll do a build stream on Wednesday and the build stream on Thursday and one on Monday. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more that seems to make more sense. I don't know, though. You never know with me, right? No, you totally do. I'm pretty easy to read when it comes to that stuff. No matter what, I am streaming. My next stream will be on Monday, so please come to that. Come watch me build on Monday. We're going to keep working on the Zaku 2 FZ for more in the pocket. And I think it's going to be a great build. So I hope you'll come back on Monday as we keep working on this. It's lovely green. Cool grays. Good times. Great oldies. All right. I'll take a photo of this. So that's going to do it for the stream. It is not a climactic end. It rarely is. Occasionally, the stream ends because I have just run out of steam. Steam to stream. But that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. I'm going to run an ad at the end of this because, maybe I'll make a little money that way. Thank you very much for joining in. Next stream is Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. And I'll see you next time on the next Build with Baer. Bye-bye.